Okay, we're back. All right, let's see if that worked. I changed the bit rate. As I was saying, what was I saying? This is like a, I don't know, like a hip hop, like a super dry, choppy drums. Anyway, I am working on filling out all of these kits. I found that it's way easier if I want to layer a hi-hat to just do something like this. Like it's just as fast to do that and move on than it is to like have an extra layer and then try and like layer it on top with all of these controls over here. So that is all getting replaced for sure. What I'm doing today though is this. I really like those little repeat effects. They are very nice and very fun. I enjoy them a lot. Right now, that one is only connected to this clip right here. So I need to build two more because I would like to be able to do the same effect on the other two clips. But I don't want to have just one XY grid control all three because then it's just not as fun. It's cool. It's I just want to have more control over it. Now I'm willing to sacrifice some screen real estate here to have these effects, and they don't have to be as big as I'm making them over here. But uh, yeah, let's start there. I'm gonna shrink these if I can get my finger on the right dot. Oh my goodness, there we go. Shrink down there. That should be good, and then copy that and paste that. I feel like that's an acceptable size. Um, so I made this last week, which means I'm gonna have to kind of walk my through. I'm gonna have to walk myself through how this works, which is perfect to explain it. So over here I've got the hat channel, which is running an instance of Looperator, and Looperator is changing presets based on these radio buttons right here. So I already have two more instances of Looperator running, which are not doing anything. So it is perfect. Looperator B over here. So I'm going to go to my hidden page. Actually, I think I did it on the drums. Yeah, I did it over here. So this one is going to be the hi-hat. I'm going to straight up just copy and paste this into the middle. Then select preset quarter of Looperator B. And then I got to do the same thing on all of these. Oh, this is tedious. Okay. Looperator B. Quarter, Looperator. I just have to do this one. I'm getting some pops and crackles in my... I think it's this kit. Maybe. What is that? Hello? Do I have an effect running somewhere I don't know about? Give me a reset here. It's gone! Yay. I must have hit a lo-fi button somewhere. Okay. That's done. Now, I need to set this radio grid to send the right MIDI messages to this iPad. So select, I believe I can just do CC3. Let's find out. MIDI learn. Oh, right. And we do have to put this on a scroller dial. So this is going to value change, trigger this radio grid. It's gonna scroll. Yes. Do I need to limit it? No. Right, because we're gonna do a MIDI learn on this. Select CC3 on channel 2, perfect. And then we're good there. And all of these values are the same over here. I just have to change these to CC3. But the value of the messages is all going to stay the same. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, here, CC3, boom, done. And that was way faster than the first time I built it. Did I do it right? Let's find out. Is the audio catching up? There we go. Every time I start the clock, the stream kind of skips. I'm worried about that a little bit moving forward. Okay, let's find this out. Nope. I'm missing a step, which is, wow, I'm missing a lot of steps actually. I have to make this radio grid trigger that. Yes, that's correct. Y value change here. I definitely need to adjust in a moment. This one's going to retrigger those, yes. On release, we need to send CC3. Okay. What? What the hecky? What the heck? What did I do? What did I do wrong here? Loop parade. Oh. These didn't change. Wait. None of these changed. Okay, well, I found the problem. Are these changing now? Yes. Okay, so you actually have... Okay, I see what happened here. You actually have to select the thing. It doesn't just change it after you tap into it. Okay. Now this should work. Perfect. That's all working as intended. Now, actually, before I make the third one, I have to do the other important aspect of this, which is the Y value of this XY pad. The Y value of this, the top one, is changing. I believe it's a koala effect, but I'm not sure. I just know that it is a filter of some kind. Yep, it's koala effect. Okay, perfect. C, D, E, H is on all of my channels. I have F on all the channels. D. D is the one that I would like to change. We're updating the filter, and then we're gonna go here in the Y value and do CC4. Assign that, and then I believe I'm set. I have it restricted as well. I already did this on the other one, but I have it restricted so it only filters it like about, I don't know, 50, 60% either way. It just seemed like the best way to go. And then I also have to, on release of the XY pad, send a value of 0 so that it resets. Except I'm wrong. It's not a value of 0, it's a value of 64 because it's got to go in the center. Okay. Done. Done. Yes. Success. Let's make another one. This one's going to be for the bottom channel. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of screen real estate here by duplicating this 3 times, but again, pretty much everything on this iPad except for this button in the corner and these down here are getting deleted or moved around or changed in some capacity. So I'm really not. I'll worry about the screen real estate problem once I get to a point of like this or this or this when it actually matters. This Y value is going to be CC5. I'm going to start with this because it was so easy and simple. Open up this koala and MIDI learn this filter. CC5. Done. And this is sending a value of 64 to CC5 on release. Perfect. And then we're changing this to CC6 is going to be our X value. And then on this radio grid, we are doing CC6 on all of these. Beautiful. And then final piece that is required is going to this page, copying these and pasting these, and changing all of these over to looperator C. This one, and then I think that's all of them. I was not counting, and that was dumb of me. And then this radio grid is scrolling, yep, that, or rather that radial dial is scrolling this radio grid. And then I have to MIDI learn this dial to be CC6. Okay, And now, if I move this down here, we should have it down. Let the stream catch up, because apparently that's the thing every time I start the clock. Okay. Why is it filtered? What happened here? That's silly. Okay. Okay. Oh, it was stuck from when I was setting it up. Okay, well, it works. I'm really interested to see what combinations of things I can come up with having 3 of these, and if it's actually worth it to have 3 of them, because I don't actually know. I've been using it for the last week with just the one on the one clip, and every time I use it, I'm like, no, it would be kind of nice to have this on the other clips. So we'll see. Maybe I could just do like a radio button selector to, or it wouldn't be able to be a radio button. It would have to be 3 separate toggle switches to turn this XY grid into multi-use, so I could have it default to the top clip, but then if I wanted to use it on the other clips, just like tap another button instead of having to duplicate it 3 times. Oh, baby. Maybe. Oh, baby, maybe. Oh, baby. Hello, hello, hello. Are we caught up? Did the CPU catch up? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Now it's time to put this thing to the test. Yeah. Let's put it to the test. Okay, literally every time I change a vocal effect, I'm getting pops and clicks and stuff. So that would tells me that I have got some issues to figure out on the stream side, which is very unfortunate. I thought I had overcome this by now. Very unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. But maybe now that the clock has been going, maybe I just got to stop starting and stopping the clock so much, because it seems good. Like it's working now. But it's like every time I start the clock, it somehow. I literally just watched the Ableton CPU meter go up to 420%. I shit you not. So I'm gonna have to figure something